morning, I'm Kofi Mensah and this is chale.news. It's July 18th and we have a packed morning. The Attorney General's corruption case against the former spy chief is in serious trouble. Ghana's hospitals have a 40% bed vacancy and are still turning patients away. And the Black Queens have reached 4 WAFCON finals. You already know how this ends. Let's get into it. The Adu-Boahene trial, one of the biggest corruption cases to come out of the post-2024 accountability push, is now in real jeopardy. The Attorney General has admitted in court it cannot produce the bank records and other evidence the Court of Appeal specifically ordered. Without that evidence, the High Court proceedings cannot proceed as required. This is a serious problem. Full breakdown on chale.news. On the EOCO front, NPP is drawing a line. An NPP MP says his party isn't against being investigated. What they object to is what they call punitive bail conditions designed to intimidate. This came the same day President Mahama confirmed extradition proceedings against Ken Ofori-Atta and said plainly that even his own ministers aren't above the law. The political temperature is rising. The Camilla Alhassan free speech case has a new dimension. Former Health Minister Adu-Boahene is calling her guilty plea fake evidence, arguing she had no lawyer present when she confessed and that her team tried to withdraw the plea before sentencing. Due process questions are now sitting right alongside the free speech ones. Parliament's Economy and Development Committee has had enough of no-shows. Any ministry or agency that skips the 2025 Annual Progress Report review will face sanctions. Chairman Eric Affel is calling it a breach of accountability obligations. The mid-year budget debate is this Saturday, so the timing is deliberate. The Ghana Accountability Forum wants a full performance audit of every big push road contract, and their reason is striking. Not a single project has had its implementation status published. Not one. They want underperformers warned, persistent offenders replaced. Hard to argue with that ask. Parliament has passed the National Defence University Bill. Ghana gets its first military university, open to both military personnel and civilians, offering degrees up to PhD level in defence and security. The bill now goes to President Mahama for assent. Significant energy policy shift. Ghana has allocated 1 million barrels of Jubilee crude to local refineries instead of exporting it. First time the crude stays home. The government says it's a step toward energy security and is part of the ongoing effort to revive TOR. This one needs a moment. 40% of Ghana's hospital beds are empty, and patients are still being turned away. Deputy Health Minister Dr. Grace Ayensu-Dankwa told Parliament the problem isn't bed count. It's that no one knows in real time where the empty ones are. The solution proposed, a live system to connect patients to available beds. Simple idea. Should not have taken this long. Full analysis on chale.news. In Kumasi, car dealers on the Ahodwo-Santasi stretch are being evicted for a dual carriageway project. But KMA has not delivered the promised relocation site. With their livelihoods on the line, the Ashanti Car Dealers Association is now calling on Otumfuo II to intervene. The Assembly owes these people answers. Some good news. Flood survivors from the June 29th disaster are beginning to receive free chip-embedded passport replacements. About 500 people have already applied. Minister Ablakwa made this pledge at the time, and it's being honoured. That matters. Russia has released its visa-free list for African countries, 17 nations, and Ghana isn't on it under any passport category. Only South Africa's ordinary passport holders qualify. That's Poland, Argentina, Georgia, and now Russia. 4 exclusions in 48 hours that chale.news has been tracking. The passport access picture for Ghanaians keeps narrowing. A ward assistant is in court charged with fraud after allegedly collecting 675,000 Ghanaian cedis from 26 people, with promises of getting them into the Ghana Armed Forces. Her alleged co-conspirator, an ex-SWO still at large, collected over 1 million cedis from 47 more victims. Total take, 1.68 million cedis. If you're paying someone to get you into a public institution, please stop. 4 WAFCON finals, 8 head coaches, 0 trophies. As the 2026 tournament plays out in Morocco, chale.news took a hard look at what's really gone wrong for the Black Queens, and the uncomfortable answer points beyond tactics to continuity and structure. Worth the read at chale.news. Highlife is going to Barcelona. Stonebwoy Bessa Simons, Obrafour and others perform August 2nd to launch the Highlife to the World Black Star Experience 2027 campaign, riding the wave of UNESCO's recognition of the genre as intangible cultural heritage, Ghana culture doing its thing. The FDA swept through all 11 districts in the Upper West region, destroying banned hydroquinone skin lightening creams and illegal alcohol seized from markets. Hydroquinone has been banned for over a decade. Traders have been fined. The enforcement is welcome, even if it's long overdue. That's your July 18th morning, Chale. Every story we covered today and more is fully reported at chale.news. Stay sharp, stay informed. We'll see you throughout the day.